What is your greatest fear? Hi, everyone. I'm Katina McHenry, host of the Fuck Fear podcast, where we explore fears in life, relationship, career, and parenting. What is your greatest fear is the first question I ask each of my guests. And you know what? Without fail, there's always an answer. Because no matter who you are or what you do in life, everyone has experienced fear. But I wanted to take some time to really delve deeper into the whys behind fear. My motivation for wanting to record this podcast is twofold. One, as a journalist and a former reporter, I experienced and witnessed positive and negative ways that people were affected by fear. My second motivation was coming out of a narcissistic relationship where my ex weaponized fear to keep me under control. And so many people have experienced relationships and life with a narcissist. So I really wanted to use this podcast as a way to inspire and encourage people in all areas, no matter who they are or what they're doing. I really wanted to inspire people to, in spite of fear, do the thing that they know in their hearts they need to do. I'm hoping that people will find more courage and be more brave to say, fuck fear every single day. So I hope you will download an episode, listen to an entire season, and get ready to say fuck fear in every aspect of your life.
Hey guys, welcome to the Team Thing with Miss Ray. And I'm Ray, of course. And today we're here with Mr. Will. Unmute, Will.
All right, hello.
Yeah. Welcome. Glad to have you. So we can discuss this topic.
I appreciate the invite.
So what we were discussing was men that think women think that they don't have any feelings. And I did part of it the other day, and they were offended. They were like, "We don't act like that." And I was like, "You do.
Y'all do so much."
I mean, you know,
it happens.
I feel like when women aren't completely honest with their wants, needs, and desires, so they expect the men to be clairvoyant, and then when y'all don't say the right thing at the right time, they upset.
Yeah, true. Upset. No, true.
You know,
I feel as though the thinking process is wild. That's what I believe. So when it comes to men and women, our thinking process is totally different. We think on a different process. We process things way different than y'all process things. It could be something totally different. I can say something, you'll think I meant something negative, even though I'm talking in a positive manner, and you'll still come off negative.
Okay, I can take that.
Even when I argue with people, I tell people, you got to stop looking at, like, depends on the argument. Let's just talk about depends on the type of argument. Like, if it comes from a person that cares, right? So, like, just say me and you my girl, I'm your guy, right?
Right.
If I come to you and tell you something that you can possibly change to help us as a family, let's just say, like, stuff like that or whatever. If I say something to you, you got to realize that if a person don't care about you, they won't say anything. A person that care about you says a lot. And a lot of people don't realize that. Everybody, you just nitpicking or you complaining. It's like, nah, I actually care. You looking at it as a complaint. But if I don't say nothing, then you'll feel like, why you ain't saying nothing to me? Why somebody else? Because every time I say something to you, it comes off the wrong way. Even if you say it nice.
Okay. So
that's one way. That's one thing.
They feel like you're nitpicking, but in actuality, you're just trying to tell them something to edify them or educate them or help orientate them on what's going on. Am I correct?
Of course. Yes. See, like men, when we think like even if it's something to prevent something, right? Even if it's something to prevent, we don't think for the moment. We think after the moment, right? We think about what can happen after the moment, not just this moment, but after the moment. So in women, y'all think in the moment most of the time. Y'all think about, oh, well, you could just do this. It's like, well, what about tomorrow? We still have to handle. Oh, but still, so what? No, it's not a so what. I don't have any more money to handle both, so we have to handle it a certain way, so we don't look messed up 2 days after that day, as well. You know what I'm saying? So it get deep. It get deep.
I'm at a disadvantage because my brothers made me think like you're saying. You know,
yeah,
you have to be expecting what happens if.
At all times.
And so I can see
that's why.
Yeah.
And that's why our job is to protect, not y'all's.
But most of y'all ain't doing a good job. I love you.
Okay. Is they not doing a good job because they just not doing a good job, or is they not doing a good job because you won't allow them to do a good job? There's a difference.
There is a difference.
It's definitely a difference. It's definitely a difference. Like if you, because a lot of people, when they have their own opinion of something and they whatever, they don't want to hear someone tell them what to do or whatever. So it's like, well, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it because but when shit go wrong, who do you call? The fucking Ghostbusters.
Copy that.
And,
you're right.
And since I'm a part of the Ghostbusters, let me give you something to prevent for happening again or never happening. And just it's not something I'm just telling you to do because, oh, I want to tell you what to do. I'm telling you this because I don't want to pay for the mistake. Or you pay for the mistake.
Well, I mean, you're right. I can't. You was right. I had to give you that one. Like,
come on now. Come on now.
I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people that I've crossed women-wise, you're so busy. I don't need this. I don't need that. But we kind of do need it.
Oh, you saying like women come off and be like, oh, I don't need a man. That's what you're saying, like that type of. Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotta say this, and I'm glad. Watch this. That is the most stupidest thing that a person, not even just a woman, a person can say. Period. The crazy thing. Watch this. Everything we do in life, we always looking for a team. Right or wrong? You know, I want to build my business. I need a team. I want to build my career. I need a team. I want to build everything. I want to build a team because I want to do a foundation. It's a team for everything except for relationships. Why is that? It's weird, right? To me, it's weird, right? The crazy thing about it is, and I hate to say this, the people that sold you women the idea that, oh, I could be an independent woman and all this type of stuff. Guess what? They were in.
Hold on.
I don't know. I just did this. That's it. I don't know. Something about this. Oh, snap. On Instagram is going nuts right now.
What?
But the people that sold women that dream to being independent women and you can feel me, guess what? Wasn't they in the group? They was in a fucking group when they said that.
True.
Was they not in the group? Like you got three women telling, yo, it's a group of three women telling all the women it's independent. Just like pretty much just stay independent. You don't need no like. Are you serious? How is that? Why is that? But they was in a group when they told it to you.
They was in a group.
Make it make sense. Make it make
And,
sense to me,
and they
please.
married, so they're a team for the man. I'm just saying.
And they married all three of them, and then they had a whole team of people behind them. It took a team of people. It took a team of people for them to make the song. It was a producer, it was a writer, it was publisher, management, camera people. They did the video. Like that's a team of people.
Yeah.
And y'all and they fed into it, and we still dealing with this shit to this day.
You're right. Absolutely.
It's just hilarious to me.
You listen. I can't say nothing. You got me on that. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, it's we allow people to get in our relationships, get in, got conversation, got opinions, got votes. It's not how that's supposed to be.
Nope. Yeah. All right. Yeah and no. So I'm not gonna say I wouldn't tell the world. Like, no, don't go on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, go put on Instagram.
Shout it out. Yeah, don't do all that. That's stupid because you get the wrong people. But like, if you got somebody, everybody needs somebody. So you might need somebody to trust to get some of the shit off your chest, right?
True.
Find a person you love. Most of the time, it should be like a sibling, a mom or dad, or I mean, it could be a counselor too, or just somebody you really, 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 really trust, but you've been trusting in the first place. But for the most part, even with my wife, it makes sense. Talk to someone that's married and been married for a while as well. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like that make I ain't gonna front. That made mad sense when she said it to me. I was like, real? Like seriously? But all right, I get it. But
I didn't used to get it either, but then I realized, why am I hanging out with single people when I'm married? Or why am I single hanging out with married people? I need you to figure it out.
You know, it is what it is. Like Jesus hung with thugs, so
he did. Oh, here you go with that.
People they wasn't saved. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't saved.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, some of that it happens. It plays a part. But some of your single friends can tell you some good shit though. I got some single friends that like they not yes men. I got some single friends that's not yes men. Like I just did some bullshit, and them niggas like, yo, you wow.
Yeah.
That's why she acting like this, bro. You can't act like you ain't do nothing or whatever. Right. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. So, I mean, sometimes they are good, but like I ain't gonna front. Like I said, the when my wife said it to me, yo, talk to your married friends or something like that and see what's up and help you with some stuff. All right, cool. That makes a little bit more sense because not only do you feel like it'll help you feel like you're not the only one going through this shit too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, I would definitely go with that.
But why do women think that if we allow you? No, let me reverse that question. Retract.
Come on, retract it. Come on, man.
Why do you men think that we think that y'all don't have feelings?
So the question is, why do men think that women don't think we got feelings? Mm-hmm. It's because for one is we can say it and you want to acknowledge it. Like I have said multiple times, yo, I got feelings. I'm a person.
Right.
I'm not a fucking tank. I go through things. I need a moment too. Or whatever, and it's like, oh well, because I'm going through. And it's like, nah, that's not fair. I'm like, this shit is fucking with me at the moment as well. So I can't be the hero all the time. So I need, like, when I'm with you, I need to be able to be a little bit more vulnerable sometimes when I'm with my spouse. Mm-hmm. And if I can't, I shut down or yeah, I probably just shut down. Like for the most part, I just shut down or keep it to myself and just deal with it later.
That's what's not healthy for you, man, because then when you shut it down and keep it to yourself, then you take it out on the wrong person that won't look at you sideways.
Me personally, I'm not I'm not like that. Like if I'm going through something at home, I don't bring it to work. If I'm dealing with something at work, I don't bring it home and try to take it out on the family or something like that. I try to like I sit in the car for a minute to get this head together and get my mind together before I walk in the door as much as possible. Now I'm not gonna say I might not still be in a good spirit, but I try to like hold off of firing off if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll fire off on some shit that at the house is different.
Right. Well, you know, men stuff a lot of things. So that could be why y'all think that we women think that y'all don't have no feelings.
You said men suffer with a lot of things?
They stuff. Y'all stuff them inside.
Yeah, because nobody cares. Who cares? No. Who really? No, like really think about that. Who really cared that men are going through something? Who really cared? Other men? Why you think they got? Okay, watch this. Watch this. This is how I know y'all women don't care. You gotta pay attention to. Let's pay attention to Instagram. Show me how many videos. Tell me, because I'm not a female. Tell me how many of your female friends sent you a video of them acting like, or a video from somebody else that's sitting down saying, "Hey sis, I know you're going through this and this and you know, God got your back and da da da." Do they have those videos? I've never seen one of those videos. I've never seen a video of a woman trying to encourage her female friend or females to let them know they're not alone. Who cares about men but other men? That's it. That's why they got videos and they go viral. Hey, bro, I know you're going through this week. I'm glad you survived this week. Continue to survive. I know you got the weight of the world on your shoulder. You trying to make sure ends meet. Like, why do they got those videos for us and not for y'all? Because y'all already cared for everywhere across the board, just about. Even when we speak, we gotta care about how. When I speak, I gotta care about how it makes you feel, so I can get my point across instead of just being freely to speak.
You're right. You're right. Well, why is that?
I apologize. Why is that?
I don't. Like, why is it that you guys can't? You're not allowed. It's not acceptable. Like, prime example is Tyrese. Now, people make fun of Tyrese and all that, but I really, really love gets on here. He is bleeding his heart out. Some people don't like it, but everybody has their breaking point. Everybody, just like you said, nobody cares. He's a man. But there are some of us that really care that you men are hurting.
No, I'm not gonna say it's all. I ain't gonna say it's 100%. Nobody care. And the thing that the Tyrese situation, or whatever, I just feel like people just, when you're not raised a certain way, people don't understand certain things. Men are, like I said, and that's the bad thing about it is it's not. It don't only start with the person you're dealing with. It actually start at home. Actually, if your parents don't allow you to let you know that like crying is not a weakness, then people will act like you weak. Now, I'm not saying a nigga crying all the time. That's different. But I'm talking about like crying and expressing his feelings about like he actually trying not to kill nobody. Like that's a different, like, yo, he crying because now it's different. Oh, why the garbage ain't this nigga crying? That's a little weird. But I'm talking about niggas expressing his emotions crying. Cause like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm from the hood. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised, right? Most of the dudes, huh?
I was there last week.
Yeah, Newark, New Jersey, right? So most niggas I know from the hood that cry when they fight are the most dangerous niggas on the planet. So it's like, how? Oh, I thought because he was crying, he was supposed to be soft. No, this nigga crying and he just fucked up 5 niggas by mistake. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like some of that stuff is taught, and it's taught the wrong way. Like, yo, you can't cry, you can't. Men don't cry, men don't show emotion, men don't do. It's like, nah, man. Sometimes you gotta show that. You gotta show that. I didn't cry in my homie's arms. Like, boo-hooing. Like, nigga, I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And then nigga like, nah, bro, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. I done had homies come to my house, leave their house, come to my house crying, going through on the phone with me crying. I'm not about to say, yo, man, stop all that bullshit crying, bro. Come on, man, toughen up, man. Go get some other shit. Like, nah, I'm not about to do that now because you need me at the moment. I need you. I need you to survive. So I need you to understand, like, yo, I understand your pain, bro. We all go through it. So a lot of women don't know that. Like, a lot of women don't know that niggas cry in the car before we come in the crib. A lot of women don't know we cry in the bathroom. We cry somewhere else because we don't want y'all to see it, because I hate to say it, but a lot of times they use that against us. It's used against us. It made us look like we weak or we soft or something. And it's like, yo, that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. I'm a human.
Yeah. I the other day when we didn't get to get together, I went on and I spoke about it. I said, you guys have a way of damaging a man that he will never be the same. If he ever is vulnerable enough to with you to tell you how he really feels and you throw it in his face, or you go to your homegirls, or you post it on Instagram, he'll never, ever, ever trust you again.
Yeah, because of the simple fact of we don't really, men sometimes we don't know we have a support system. Like I said, girls, y'all got it. Y'all, your home, you can be 110% wrong most of the time, and your homegirl like, yeah, fuck him, girl. I got your back. Whatever you want to do. It's like, damn.
Nah,
your homegirl just fucked up.
Nah, no, my homegirl ain't like that.
No. I mean, but what I'm saying, against the norm, like normally that's what happened though. Like that does happen. And I'm not gonna act like it don't happen on the nigga side either. It's definitely like that. Niggas, oh, she mad. Like, what she mad about? Cool. But at the same time is we feel like sometimes, like I done told niggas stuff. I was like, and then when I finished telling them, I go, oh shit, you too? Like that shit feels so good. It feels so good. Because it's like, man, I was so embarrassed to say this. I ain't even want to say it. I didn't want to tell nobody I'm going through this because I'm probably going to look stupid. I'm probably going to look like a sucker or something like that. And I'm like, man, I can't tell nobody. Almost, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying girls don't have that moment, but I feel like, or women don't have that moment. I just feel like if y'all do have that moment, y'all have someone to go to and feel vulnerable about it. They're going to kind of understand what you're going through or whatever.
So what can we do? Let me speak for me. Because see, I know I'm a little different from a lot of women. So let me change that. What can I do? Do I create a space? Do I hold meetings once a month? Do I do a Zoom for you guys so that you know that you have a safe space? Or is it because I'm
now you talking as a podcaster, or we talking as like as a spouse?
Oh, I'm not a spouse. I'm just as a safe space.
Okay, just as a safe space is just actually listen to what he's saying or whatever, and allow him to have that moment, because he might, man, we're gonna get loud, we're gonna get rowdy, we might get a little it just allows us to have that moment and not feel like you're being attacked. Like I'm explaining my feelings, and now all of a sudden you're upset with me. It's like, nah, that's not how it's supposed to be. Especially when you did something wrong and I'm explaining my feelings, you can't turn, well, why are you yelling at me? I'm not actually yelling at you. I'm just being passionate at the moment, and it's fucking with me that you don't think saying sorry or apologizing or acknowledging that you fucked up is bothering me. So stuff like that, like just acknowledging, like, yo, no, I hear you. I understand where you're coming from. I'm allow you to have this moment or whatever. And sometimes that'll help. That'll definitely give us more feeling that we can do more with y'all. Or I'm not saying more, will give you more information about us.
Mm-hmm.
So how to unlock our keys and stuff as well.
You know, women have to be willing to listen. That's hard for women. I said it.
Listen and follow.
Listen and follow.
And apply. Listen, follow, and apply. I mean, that's the truth.
Got you.
That's the truth, because I mean, okay. Let's paint the picture. Why? To paint the picture, the man is the what of the house?
The head.
All right, so the head must lead. So you have to understand, if you're gonna make someone the head of your house, so you have to follow that person and then apply what he's trying to give you or whatever. No, it's not gonna always work. But at the same time is, now you can go and say, look, we did it your way. You can't get mad at us. You can't get mad at us. We did it your way.
Right.
So what now? You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. I think that's a lot of the problem right there.
Okay, I think Dee Dee's on the wrong link. Dee Dee, check your email and use that link.
We used 32 links already, Dee Dee.
Right, you behind. Oh, I might want to see the newest one.
Yeah, send her the newest one. Yeah. Don't get on that one that say 116. Don't get on that.
You get on my nerves, sir.
Don't get on that one, Dee Dee.
So,
Dee Dee gonna be mad. She's like, I'm in here by myself.
Sitting there drilling my
by myself. Dee Dee gonna be mad as hell. Nah, we ain't on that one, Dee Dee.
In the end of the day, we women have to. Okay, so you say you want somebody to leave, right? I say I want a man to leave, but then when he try to leave, you want to take over. Then you don't want to.
But that's the problem. But why do y'all always want to take over?
Don't put y'all in it.
You even give it. Well, I'm just saying, women don't give they won't even give a dude a try, a chance to F up. Let them, we gotta make mistakes. We gotta see what's going on. Like, if some of the mistakes I done made before I got married, I still tell a wife, and she still don't believe me. I'm like, and then come back and tell me what I told her. Yeah, somebody said it was I needed some brake fluid. Nigga, I told you that one. You didn't have to call nobody. Well, you don't fix on cars. Nigga, I hope you like, come on. I know a little something. I know a little something.
Little something.
I know a little something.
I think part of the reason is, okay, let me speak for me. I have some really, really great workers that are definitely leaders. And so they've shaped me a certain way. If you try to rock with me, which most men don't want to rock with me because they know my brother, so you can't have stuff. He did be like, she rock with him. But then you act like you want to date, and you try to talk to me, and then you dropping the ball already. Nah, player, I'll take care of myself. I ain't got time because I don't. You're not capable of leading me. You can lead some of the other ones. I just ain't one of them ones. Just like y'all set the bar a little higher. You got sisters. Y'all did it. It's y'all
so we set the bar high when we got you said sisters?
Yes. Y'all got us spoiled. Y'all make us function a certain way. You tell us what to and what not to do as a mate. Y'all make it hard for you.
Nah, not all the way. Not all the time. Not all the time.
Look, not all the time.
Is everything ain't? I can't say, like as I said, everything ain't 100% on everything. Because like I didn't try to say women or whatever, and you like, don't put me in there.
Don't put me in that category. I'm different.
I'm right. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different people and different things, and what you learn from others.
Agreed.
And then you got to apply. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people just they can learn it and they still won't apply. That's why I said that. That's why I said you gotta let a nigga lead, you gotta follow, and then apply. Like if you don't apply, it don't work. I can tell you how to make $1 million. If you don't apply it, you ain't gonna make the million. You be like, oh, it don't work. Well, did you apply it?
I mean, that is so true.
Nah.
That is true. You hit that one.
Nah.
Did you apply it?
Did you apply it? So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said go right back to what I'm saying. Even if you apply what this person said and it messed up, these now you can be like, yo, we did it your way. Now we can compromise, or we can say, well, look, let's try it this way, or hey, let's work together and figure out where we went wrong. There we go. Hello. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that don't happen like that. It just, soon I say something, it's a rebuttal. It's like, wait a minute. It's a rebuttal.
Listening and communication is really, really, really key.
Yeah, communication is always key. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said in everything else in a relationship, any other kind of relationship, all this shit work. It's just when you get in a real relationship, like a relationship, niggas throw that shit in the trash.
Why?
Throw the shit in the trash. You know why? Because you don't get paid. That's almost the only difference. You'll go, your boss is the head of or your supervisor is the head. You'll go there and listen to him because he pay you.
Damn, that hurt a little bit.
But if I tell you to do something around the house, it's like, oh, I ain't no damn maid. Wait a minute. All right. I ain't no maid either. I gotta take my whole check. I gotta take my check and provide for others. You think I'm a maid? Imagine that. Just go over that way, brother. Thank you.
Wow, you got that one. Man. That's right.
That's just facts. It's just facts. People just like they look at it like, oh, he ain't my father. It's like, what the fuck? I'm your husband. If I made it to that status, you got to at least listen to a nigga.
But I mean, even if you're just dating, and you have to still get the person out because they may have some valid information.
True.
So you're gonna give him a chance because he's not your husband, or because he's a man, because he's not your dad or your brother.
No, because I'm gonna just say our women don't want to follow directions because they feel like they're not being grown. I'm not no child. That's why they say you're not my father. Why are you saying that? Because because when I tell you to do something, you're feeling like you're a child now. Like that, I don't get it. Like, all right, cool.
You know, you're right.
So we gonna continue to be fucked up.
Back in my younger years, yeah, I used to say that exact quote.
Yeah,
my dad.
You ain't my daddy. Nigga, you don't even listen to your daddy. Because now when you go to your dad and he tell you what to do, you're going to be like, I'm grown. It's like, which one is it? Let's pick one. Let's pick one. It's always a fight. It's always a fight. I hate that's what I said. I hate to say our women just put up a fight. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You're right. I think I got no rebuttal. I got no rebuttal. I don't know.
It's because it's I
surely was saying, you are not my daddy. Who do you think you're talking to? But as you get older, you start learning and listening and following, as you say, you realize.
You know why?
Why?
Because you ain't got that much time left.
Go to hell, Will.
No, for real. No, listen. Watch this. Like you said, when I was younger, think about it. I did this with my homie one time. It was hilarious. We was in Philly one night. We was on matter of fact, we was on our way to Philly. We was in Willingboro, New Jersey at the Wawa, right? He looked at the young lady. She had to be like between 18 to 23, somewhere around there, right? Somewhere around there. He walked up to her and said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." That's all he said. He's like, oh my God, I'm not interested. He said, yo, that's crazy. I didn't tell you I was interested in you either. I just wanted to tell you it was beautiful. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, the problem is she thinks she got forever. Go talk to her mother. It'd be a totally different story. We went to Philly. We went to a bar. A lady in her 40s. Oh my God. The drinks in here is great. Also, we said, we talked to that lady for an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave us nothing but good static. And I ain't saying she was trying to like flirt with us or nothing like that or whatever.
Right.
But you could just tell that the mindset of it is like, nigga, I ain't really got that much time left. I gotta hurry up and get this family.
Right.
And that's just real talk.
Yeah.
It's more y'all than us. It's more y'all than us. You can't turn down all of us.
Right. You're right.
It's just real talk.
And you right. So I got to brother. You are right. And I can see that you told us you thought you was hitting on her. Baby, don't flatter yourself. You just said you was pretty.
Yeah. Yo, that's why when people be like, oh, chivalry is dead, who killed it? Women. Young women. I ain't gonna say older women, young women. Because it's always soon you try to the ones that want to be young, yes, they kill it too. Chivalry is dead because y'all always talking about, oh, you thirsty. All right, I ain't gonna be thirsty no more.
He said, I'm not
holding, since I'm so thirsty for trying to be a gentleman to you, I'm not gonna hold the door. I'm not gonna say you're pretty. I'm not gonna tell you you smell good. I'm not gonna tell you you worth something. I'm gonna just, and I'll get out the way because now I can't even be polite to you. I can't show you no love because you think I'm trying to do something to you.
I don't understand what has made women so
like even watch this. Even they do it all the time. Like women getting on the bus and the man continues to sit there and let her stand.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that.
Why is that? Because when I did do it, first of all, you probably sat down. You still didn't say thank you. First of all, second of all, you treated me like ish when I said something nice to you and tried to hold a conversation with you, just be a polite person. And you think more than, oh, you probably gonna try to get my number. Even if I did want to get your number, like you can still be nice to people and be like, no, I'm taking. All right, cool. Have a blessed day. Do your thing. That's it. So we didn't kill chivalry. Women killed chivalry.
Damn.
To the point, yo, it's so bad to the point. Sometimes I forget to be chivalrous to my wife. Sometimes, like I just forget. She had to tell me, like, yo, man, you got to open my car door. When we go out, you got to open my car door. You right.
Good job, wife.
Now I might open up a door, like a regular, like a door when we going, like that's different. Like her car door, I stopped at one point. It just wasn't, it probably wasn't even nothing she did. It was probably somebody else did it to me. And I was just like, yeah, y'all like, all right. So I just kind of fell back off of
it. Right. And I can see
but it happens.
You walk around acting like you're obligated to those things and you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the least you can do is that somebody gives you a seat, say thank you. Somebody opens the door for you, you say thank you. It's just called common courtesy.
You say that?
Common courtesy. So, you know, I really wish people would stop acting like people owe the things to their woman. No, I don't know that being written anywhere. However, if someone takes the time to open your door, give you a seat, say God bless you when you sneeze or whatever the case may be, take a second to say thank you. When we get back to each other with courtesy and respect and love, maybe we will get somewhere in life.
Yo, I mean, and I'm not gonna act like it's all like you said. It's not always. I have done some nice things for some women, and they thank me, you know, stuff like that. But like I'm saying, the majority, that's what killed it.
Well, I know my son. He opened the door for the woman and he was younger. He opened the door, and the woman opened up the other door and walked in. I was like, "What just happened?" And he was like, "Mommy," I said, "Baby, it's okay. She don't know no better."
Yeah. I mean,
you know, it's just sad. We're in some sad times. But I bet you boys open doors, won't they?
Yeah, my son's very polite. My son's very polite. They might even fight over some stuff like that.
We'll go open the door.
Yeah, they would, because they, you know, in my house, my kids like good gestures, so they argue about like grace. Like, oh no, I want to pray tonight. I want to say the grace tonight. You said it yesterday. Like, they argue over that.
So, speaking of grace and the kids, do you sit down and your wife sit down with the kids every night, or is it sometimes or only at holidays?
No, we for the most part we eat together. We ain't gonna not all the time, but for the most part, like we eat together. Like tonight, we didn't really eat. Everything was just like a little off tonight. I let some of the kids stay outside and play outside till about 8:00. So they were snacking, eating here and there. Somebody ate dinner already, whatever. But most times, when my wife cook a meal, no, we sit at the table. And if you don't eat, you still got to come sit at the table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
Yeah.
like that.
You still got to come sit at the table. Yeah, she make you still come sit at the table. Unless you sick or something like that, not feeling good, it's a little different. But like, nah, you got to come to the table for the most part. For the most part, you got to be there. Even me, like, I be like, nah, I ain't hungry. All right, well, bring your ass downstairs. Like, God damn, all right. I'm on my way.
But that's a good thing that's instilling your kids. I really like that. I really like that. That's a good thing.
It was instilled in me. Like, we had to sit at the table every night. Like, it didn't matter. We had to sit at the table every night, except for Fridays. Fridays was up in the air. But Monday through Thursday, yeah, we at the table.
That is so important. And I realize, as I'm listening to you, I realize the things that we have as kids, most kids are not following through with that now, and it's really affecting as the generation go. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, because everybody want to be fucking cool. That's it. Everybody don't want to everybody want to be their kid's friend. Man, fuck these kids, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love them, but fuck them.
Right. Yeah.
That's real talk. It's fuck them. And I don't mean it like in the way of, like I'm not, they not mine, or I ain't gonna do what I gotta do. It's not like these kids nowadays, the world is trying to protect them and make them soft and make them weird and all this type of shit or whatnot. And the parents is just as soft now. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat your kids, talk to them. I'm fucking y'all up in here. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. I ain't gonna beat you. If I gotta do a little investigation, I do it, but I'm fucking you up, man. That's it. Point blank period. Every kid in here get checked around here, even the fucking dog. I don't play none of them games. I got to because I play like this. I'd rather for my kids to fuck up here and go outside and embarrass me. Absolutely. Everywhere my kids go, I get, except for school right now. I got one son, he just keep fucking up the school. But outside of that, like when he go talk with people, he's so polite. Mm-hmm. Oh, they so amazing. I can't believe that shit. Like my daughter right now, and as a girl, she's the #1 state wrestler in the state of New Jersey. Right?
All right.
And we wasn't able to go to all her matches and stuff like that. So when we meet some of the parents at the matches, oh my God, your daughter's so amazing. She helps my kids here and she does X, Y, and Z. And oh my God, the police know her. When we go on Wawa, they know who my daughter is. They congratulating her. Like it just they at home, to me, on a scale of 1 to 10, she a fucking 5. Outside, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a fucking 20. It's like I take the 20 and I keep the 5 because practice is here. This is where you practice. This is where you fuck up. This is practice. When you get outside is where what I've been teaching you, I need the lesson to be shown that you know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
That's what it is with me. That's what it is with me. So I take that. But yeah, we got to stop. Like people don't have how you say traditions anymore. They don't. I ain't even haven't heard that word in years.
Right.
They not molding their children. They let them find their way. Nah. Sometimes you gotta guide these people to stuff. You just allow them to do whatever. Like I got 7 kids. Mm-hmm. If one make it, I did it. I won. Because it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Like it's hard to have all these kids and all of them be great. But if I get one that's a blessing because some people don't get none. Some people kids just as fucked up as they as ever. Ain't never been good. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, kids ain't never been good.
Okay, hold on. We got kicked off the line. Hold on. Go back.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. I seen it.
You know, I think traditions are very, 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 very important. I'm so glad that you're instilling them. It's because between TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat,
Yeah.
our kids got problems.
Yeah, like even when my kids, I train my kids to like we also gotta be, you gotta also be your brother's I hate the phrase my brother's keeper, but you gotta be something of this sort. You have to show some love. You're not here to embarrass them, make them feel low, make them feel bad about anything. And we're not doing that. You're not about to embarrass your brother outside or your sister outside, or we fight.
Right.
I wasn't allowed to do it, so you ain't allowed to do it. We wasn't even allowed to fight. Me and my brother used to have quiet fights.
Yeah.
We used to have quiet fights.
Both getting different.
Both of us getting fucked up. And I had two parents.
So did I.
I had two parents. Them niggas ain't nothing. I was telling my kids out there, I said, no, I think I was telling my wife, I said, I get that you only had one parent, and I know you feel like I'm more fortunate. So I get that. But let me tell you something. Having two parents had pros and had some cons. And the top of the list of the con was waiting for that second ass whooping. Nigga, what? Wait. Oh, that shit worse than the first whooping. Because my daddy was the second one. He got more muscles. Yeah. And then it's like, yo, waiting for a worse ass whooping than the first? Oh, my God.
You should get PTSD checks.
Yo, for real. No, we should.
We should.
Like, no, I felt like I was in Vietnam.
Wait, you know how you come home real late and you already sleep, so you figure you sleep, they gonna whoop you, and you hear that baby girl, you like.
My mom used to have us, let's just say in the summertime, we'd be there all day. Just say I fuck up at 12. Wait, no bullshit. From 12, my dad don't get off work till 3:30, so he probably don't get home to 4:30. So from 12, let's just say 12 to 4:30, I'm in there hoping. I don't want him to die. I just hope he don't come home tonight. Like, that's where I was at. I was like, man, if you could just direct his car to another area. Just let him get lost. Yeah, that's it. Let him get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Because that second ass whooping. No, that second ass whooping. Oh, nigga.
You'd rather just die.
Nigga, for real. Let me either kill him or kill me, Lord. Figure it out.
But something got
because I do not want that second ass whooping.
Because it just seems like they take their whole day out on your ass.
Nigga, nigga, he's a whoop. I'm so trauma. My father passed away, right? My father passed away, and we had to go to the house. We went to the house. Do you know he still had the belt he used to whoop our ass with? I was showing my kids. I said, you see this little ridge right here? My ass is in there somewhere. It's a little piece of my ass in there. No, it's definitely some ass in this belt right here. This belt right here got me and your Uncle Chris ass in it. Dude, I said, Mom, what you doing? I said, Mom, what you doing with this belt? I don't know. I said, throw it away. We don't need this one.
You should take it on home to your kids.
That thing still leather. What's up, Billy? That thing real leather. That shit, that been the same belt he been whooping my ass since I could remember getting ass whoopings.
He said, there's some ass up in there somewhere.
Yo, it's and this little cut right here, my ass is in there somewhere. I guarantee it gotta have my DNA is in that belt somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
For sure. There's some DNA in there.
I definitely commend you for laying down traditions for you and your kids and making sure that your kids know that you're not one of the parents that's going to let Instagram and YouTube raise you.
No. Matter of fact, my oldest daughter, she didn't get an Instagram until last year. And the only reason I gave it to her because we had a goal to try to make her a wrestling star. So I kind of allow her to use that to help her out some or whatever. But that was about it. That's the only reason why. My son got an Instagram. I was about to fuck him up because he got one without talking to me first. So I said, yo, my man, send me your email and your password. We not playing no game. I got her email and password.
Play with me not, huh?
And she bet not. I don't look. Listen to what I'm saying. She bet not change it when she go to college. I dare her. We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem until you can find it. Yeah, I gotta protect my babies, man, because this world is weird, bro. Like it's dangerous. I gotta protect them. I don't care. Like you're not grown until you can take care of yourself. So if she can't take care of herself, I need that email and password until she can tell. No, I can do it. All right, do what you want. And I dare her tell me, "Oh, I'm grown now. I'll slap the hell out you right now and see how grown you is. I dare you to hit me back." I'm old school. I'm old school with it.
Listen, I get it because I tell my kids all the time. Like I used to have this thing called Life 360 on our phone, and my daughter would always turn hers off. I kept saying, "One day you're gonna need that," which is a little hard. Like I really care where you're going, but you're gonna need it one day, baby. She wrecked her car, and I didn't know where she was.
Turned that bitch on, didn't she?
Hell yeah, ain't turned it off since.
Yeah,
I said I tried to.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Now, what you should have did was had two of your homies ride past her in the van and throw her ass in there and bring her home.
Ooh.
Throw her ass in the van and bring her home. And then when they take the blindfold off her, she in her room. Yeah, see, I told your ass. Yeah, you be scared as hell. Don't do nothing to me, please. Let me go.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Nah, fuck all that, nigga. Throwing your ass in the trunk, nigga.
Because y'all they don't think that we know. I know I'm older than you. They definitely don't think that we don't know nothing, baby.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. When I was little, I thought, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing. You don't know. She thinks she know anything. She don't know. Yo, I done called my mom at least twice and apologized. I called her. I said, "Hey, I want to apologize to you. I fucked up. When we was younger, I apologize. All that shit you told me, the shit was gonna come back to me. You did. You right. If I didn't straighten up, this shit was gonna be, yup. You right. You right. You got me. I apologize. All she could do was die. All she could do was laugh. But I was dead ass. And she was dying laughing. I was dead ass serious.
We just think they know. They think they know everything. We thought we knew everything. My mother was a little bit more strict, though. I knew I didn't know everything like she did, but I just hated everything. Always trying to tell me something. So I'm gonna go on. Forget. I'm gonna go get married and move out. You can't tell me nothing now. Shh, honey.
Nah, facts.
I'm going home to my mama.
No, listen. I want to move back in so bad.
Okay.
Nope. Nobody told me being an adult was gonna be this hard.
Adulting sucks.
No, for real. I want to be a Toys R Us kid again.
Babe. And you know what's sad? People won't know about that. They won't know about the ice cream truck or the donut man in the van.
That I don't know. You got me on that one. You got me on that one.
Oh, honey.
I ain't never heard that one before. The donut man?
Yeah. He used to pull up in like this white panel van, and he would open his back doors, and all these trays of donuts and cookies and pastries would come out.
Where you grew up at?
I was a Valley girl in LA. In the Valley. I was a Valley girl.
Oh, you from Cali?
Yeah.
I love Cali.
You can keep Cali.
My family's from they live in Carson.
Oh, Carson's a very nice area.
No, very nice, but it's right next door to Compton.
Well, that it is.
Yeah, it's nice though. I still love it.
Carson because Compton respects Carson.
Nah, facts. I enjoy myself every time I go to LA. I love it.
Yes, you know.
I love it. I turned to Antoine Fisher.
Do you really?
Yep. Yeah, because all my family over there. So it's like I don't know, at the end of Antoine Fisher, when he go see his family and he had the food and stuff, and then the old lady come in like this. Come on in. Yeah, I'm Antoine Fisher. I'd be happy as hell.
You know, I like to go watch y'all comedians perform at the Comedy Store and the Laugh Factory and all that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to go back to Atlanta. You know, LA is they so jealous hearted.
For real?
Yes. You know, they're jealous hearted.
It must be that fake love Drake be talking about, because I love it. When I go out there, I am in love.
Yeah, but you're just temporarily.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
And even then, some of your same coworkers probably ain't happy for you being out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I don't fuck them coworkers. I'm trying to go be a star. A starer.
A starer. You know, it's like, you know, it's crazy. I didn't even realize it was messy like that in y'all's industry. I had no clue.
Bro, you'd be surprised what comedians go through. Or people, comedians go through. Like, I ain't gonna front. I thought this was gonna be easy. I make people laugh for a living. I thought I won't have any drama. Nah, I got drama.
Y'all's lives, and I be just like, what the hell just happened? I came here with some giggles, and y'all on here bickering back and forth about who's speaking with this one and that one, who's sending out nasty pictures, huh? I be like,
a lot of people like we was talking about. The main topic is men got feelings. A lot of people don't realize comedians are humans. So we talk about all kind of shit. Like last night I got what was it? Let me see. I ain't getting in trouble, but I got how can I say it? Was that I actually got praise. No, I got praise. I got praise for making somebody live jump because I say what I want and I say it, and it keeps the people like engaged, right? And I was getting praised for it. And then Shorty comes up that we was talking about. He brings her up, and then she calls me out my name multiple times, right? And all I did was laugh and like, yo, it is what it is. But if I did the same thing, I would be a womanizer.
You're right.
Or something like that. And he's like, no, you can call her a bitch. I wanted to, but I didn't want to at the same time, because I got female fans and stuff that like really fuck with me or whatever. And if people know who I am, I'm really overprotective of my people. Right. I'm very protective of my people. So I'm not going to just call, like, now I was well in my rights if I did call her the B word, but I was like, you know what? You just a hurt character. I already know what's going on with you, so I don't need to hurt you no more.
Yeah, I saw a couple of comments over here, and I just kept like, I'm not finna play with you today. Not today. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's how it happens. It happens, you know.
But see, unfortunately for them, I'm not a comedian. I really don't give two damns about your feelings. Don't come up here with the stupid comments because you was trying to come up on the live. And I just know I've seen you in several lives, and I don't like your get down. So I'm cool.
And that's what happens. Some people, and they get mad at you. Oh, no, you don't fuck. No, I don't fuck with you. I'm sorry. I don't have to either.
I don't.
But people get mad and jealous for no reason. In this game, we get, like you said, we go through stuff. I had some shit recently. I had like a little comedy situation. Me and the guy cool now. Ain't no issue no more. But, you know, I had to say some stuff, and it happens. And he said some shit. I said some shit. It was nothing at that. But we good now. Like, we laughed and talked. We was on live yesterday. We laughed and talked, and Left it at that. It wasn't. It's not. It really wasn't no beef. It was just we just was going back and forth. It happens. But some people hate you, don't like you, and you didn't even do nothing to them.
I hear that a lot in y'all's different lives. You know, because I pop in and listen a little bit, and I pop out and I pop in another one. I'm just like, woo. Just like the coffee.
Yeah, because like, yeah, nah, for real. A lot of, like I said, a lot of this joint, a lot of entertainment, man. People, like I said, people get mad of, are you because you good, right? You good. If people take cocky as, I mean, your confidence as cocky, so they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that when you come around, the attention is on you. Like it just happens, man. People just can't handle it. They can't handle it, and they gotta hate on you or whatever. I got guys that's doing way better than me in the comedy world, man. I call them and talk to them like, yo, man, appreciate you, man. I'm glad you're doing your thing, man. How you feeling? How is your mental? You know what I'm saying? They doing better than me in life. You know what I'm saying? Well, what it looks like they might be doing better than me in the industry. I'll put it like that, in the industry. But it's like at the same time is I'm gonna give you your credit, and I'm gonna give you your flowers, whatever you want. I ain't got to dish you. I can help you too. I don't mind even helping a nigga go to a spot farther than me. That don't bother me. What's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you.
Get out of my head.
That's the truth. Because it's not, because they think why would I not help you, right? But a lot of people won't help you because they not secure in what's going on. Like I done called niggas, yo, I'm about to do a comedy competition. You trying to sign up? Let's do it. Let's go do it. Because if you win, we all win. I took me and two other dudes. I think was it two of us? I mean, three of us. I mean, it might have been three or four of us. We drove to Baltimore for a comedy competition. I didn't have to call them. I could have just went and told them about it when I got back.
Right. Yeah, this industry, I guess all of the entertainment industry is just messy.
It's the world. It ain't just entertainment. It's the world. People not they teach us wrong. They teach us that to be humble. You don't be humble. That's stupid. You don't have to be humble. Be polite. But they don't teach what we all should have is confidence. And they don't teach that.
Yeah. Confidence is necessary.
Because if everybody had confidence, then we won't have an issue.
You have to know your worth. That's a necessity.
Yeah, that too.
So,
true.
You know, if you don't know that you can go stand in a room with X, Y, and Z and hold your own, you in trouble. You know, you are definitely in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you so much. You'll have to come back.
No, I appreciate it. Yo, let me know, man. Let's look. We can do it again. I don't mind. You know, if I ain't doing nothing, then look, let's just have some fun.
You know, I like fun. And I like to get a man's point of view because it's like my brothers will never want to come off. They don't never. They just want to tell you things to say. Look, dude, you can come and say it better.
Come on. I got you.
Thank you. Well,
no problem. I appreciate you letting me come up here.
Yes. Well, I want to thank you for coming to It's a King Thing. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss no episode. They always say I never say that, so I'm saying it. And make sure you follow Mr. Will Wright. He is the very, very funny comedian. As you can see the way he just had me laughing on this live, like he have no sense. And,
I might have to make that a joke, though.
I'm sure you'll make a lot of jokes when you listen to this again. I guarantee. All right, you guys have an amazing week. And if you don't, in my words of Tabitha Brown, don't you dare go mess with somebody else. Here's some lace from Lay. Okay, I'm going to get my nails done today. Tomorrow. I promise.
It's all good.
All right.
It's all good.
Take care. Let me go ahead and boom, give y'all a little night music to get your mood right. Let us know. Play.
I can hear it.
You can hear it? All right. See you next time. All right. And we are not live anymore.
Hey everyone, welcome back. And today's episode is about mental health and how my mental health has affected my weight loss journey and all of it, pretty much. So I'm going to talk about a lot about that because my mental health has taken a toll on me a little because of it, and that's why I haven't been able to get up off my bed or get up off the couch and go work out because I have a real problem with my mental health. It's not a problem, it's something I want to deal with. I want to try to get better at, but I can't. I'm having a hard time. But before I start, please hit that subscribe button, notification button, and please come and listen to this episode on my podcast and everything like that. I know that I haven't been posting, but I did say every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks that I will be putting an episode up because then I'll have things to talk about and everything like that. But thank you for listening and thank you for watching. But like I said, let's get started. So my mental health has been like going way down, like completely. I haven't been really able to deal with it. Like I just been sleeping. I've been up all night, things like that, because my mind just won't shut down. Like I made one thing that I wanted to do this year was I've seen a lot of people do it is a vision board, and I made one, and if I can, I will post it on this video. If you want to check it out and everything, go check out the video. But I have just been like, just so much stuff has gone on in the last almost year with me and my children to my family and everything, and it's just been really hectic. Like we have a dog who is 12 years old. He's a chocolate lab. We've had him for a very long time. He's very, very, very tight with the family. The family just adores him and loves him, but he's not doing so well. So yeah, so he's like 12 years old. So probably in the next year or so he might not be around anymore, and it's really upsetting. But at the same time, he was that dog that we could count, like I could count on and go up to, and he's a very cuddly kind of dog, and he's old. No, I'll try to put a picture up. I can't promise anything, but he's a very, very beautiful dog, but he's a very old dog. So that's gonna be hard, but you know, I've just not been in the mood. I've just not been in the right side mind to upload things on Instagram, to upload things on Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok. Like when New Year's came around, I started to post things on TikTok, but then I stopped. I listened to a lot of books, but I haven't been. I've just been going through a slump this month in January, just because I don't know, after Christmas, I think everybody goes through it, but I've been going through this for, let's say, a year or a couple months now. I got out of a really bad relationship, and my mental health went downhill after that because of what he did. And he did a lot. Like, he totaled my car, and I had to get a new car. So I was dealing with that last summer, and I couldn't do trails last summer, and it's just so much. And I'm trying to work on my YouTube stuff, but my YouTube stuff ain't going viral. My TikToks, they sometimes don't go viral. My podcast here, I'm trying to work on that. Everything's just taking a toll on me, and it's just like, whoa. Like I gotta step back and say, maybe I'm doing this the wrong way, or I'm just not doing it the right way. And my mental health has just been like going one end to the other end, and all I've been doing is just laying and sleeping, getting up, sending the kids off to school. Even my kids have been acting up and been getting really nasty and everything like that with me. If I said nasty, I'm sorry. But my son Liam, he's going through a breakup with a girl he very much loved, and he's been going through a lot. So he's not been really wanting to talk about it, and I can feel that he's like that. I can feel the tension on him because of it, and I don't know if any parents are listening to this, but I think you know what I mean. Like when a child dates like a girl or a guy or whatever, and you have like, I go through rough breakups too. Like, I was with a man for a year and a half, and he was mentally, emotionally abusive towards me, and he really took a toll on my mental health to the point where I just wouldn't do anything. And then he would make fun of me because of my YouTube channel, because of my podcast, and then he'll make nasty comments, like that whole thing. And then it just turned me off of doing YouTube and doing all that stuff. So when I decided that I was just gonna say, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna like let somebody tell me what I can and cannot do. I just did it, but then my mental health got back up there. I applied for a place to live. I didn't get it, and I felt like I was failing. I felt like I couldn't do anything. And yeah, like it was just so much stuff going on, and I'm not complaining or any of that stuff, guys. I'm not. It's just like, it's very hard for me to talk about this stuff to you guys or to anybody because I just don't know what people are going to say, and I don't know how people are going to react, because I really don't want confrontation. I don't want any of it. And it's very hard for me to talk about things because people are very opinionated. People will say what they want to say. So if you want to say something, go right ahead. But if you don't like the truth, then don't listen to my episode. Don't listen to it at all. Because this year, I want to do more episodes on things like this. This isn't just me losing the weight. It's me trying to come out of my comfort place and come out of my comfort zone and everything like that. So, that's what I want to do. But I have to work on that, and I have to do something about it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But like, my mental health has just been, so like I was saying, like, I got a new phone. Like, the man that I was dating, I got a new phone. I got a Samsung Galaxy A53. I got a new one, and this is my new this is one of my backdrops. It's my one of my vision boards. Like, I want to go traveling this year. I want to get organized in my room because my room is just out. I want to go back to the gym. I want to spend more time with my kids. I want to get a place to live. Those are my goals. But at the same time, getting out of debt, paying bills off, getting this up and going, my podcast. Just doing all that. But I have to have the mental. I have to have the mental stableness and the eye vision of doing it and what I want to do, so that I can reach my goal. But if I don't have that, how am I supposed to do it? If I don't do it, then that means I can't. I'm contradicting myself, and I can't really contradict myself if I'm not going to do it. So yeah, like, that's pretty much everything. Like, not everything, but pretty much a lot of things that have been going on with my mental health. Like, I went through therapy last year, the year before, and everything like that. I haven't been back to therapy, but I'm going to be back to therapy. But it's through my doctor because I get 6 free appointments because I can't afford the therapy appointments and that. So yeah, like, my mental health has really taken a bad toll, but I'm trying my best to overcome it, like, just to get out of that slump, get out of all of that. I don't even go out anymore. I don't go places, and when I don't even want to go anywhere. Tonight I'm going to see a movie with my kids. I'm going to see Avatar. And let me tell you something, it's going to be hard for me to go out because I just don't want to. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit in bed, lay in bed, and sleep. That's all I want to do. And I think a lot of people can agree with me. That's the only thing that some people want to do is because of that. And, just talking right here on my podcast is like, and my YouTube channel, it's very hard for me. But I'm hoping if I can talk about it, then other people will talk about it. And then I think, there's awareness out there that, people go through this. There's a lot of mental health awareness, but yeah, it's not pure laziness. It's just depression and anxiety. And then my daughter, she's 12 years old. She's having panic attacks. Every time she goes to school, she has a panic attack. Every time she comes home, she has a panic attack. So I've been dealing with that, and it's just been stressing me out. But she has a counselor at school that she's talking to about what's going on with her, and I'm hoping that works for her. But my 12-year-old daughter, who is only 12, has mental health issues, and she has very bad anxiety. So I'm hoping that we can deal with this. But after I'm done doing this episode, I just go to bed and lay down and relax and watch TV, because that's what I'm going to do, right? But I live like I don't know, I might be just stressed out, or is it just me, or anything like that. But when you start thinking too much, you just can't really function. So yeah, pretty much that's what's going on lately. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my water. But like I said, like my mental health matters to me, but how am I dealing with it? I'm not dealing with it. I'm not at all. I'm just, tell you the truth, I'm just taking it one step at a time and trying not to screw up and or fuck up or any of that stuff, because hell, if I screw up or any of that stuff, I'll feel bad that, oh, I could have done this. Like, I look back on how many years I've been doing YouTube, and I only have 42 subscribers. And I have a book channel who only has 8 subscribers, and I have a fitness channel that I don't even do anything on. And that was supposed to be my fitness journey of me losing weight. I don't do anything to lose weight. I eat sweets. I have a sweet tooth right now, and it's really bad. And I think it's just because I'm going through something, and I just need to deal with it. But I am just trying to be truthful. Like, I'm really screwing up. Yesterday, I went paid off half of my membership that I owed on a gym, because I think if I go back to the gym, it will help me. But I really just don't know. Um, you know, with everything that's been going on in the world, it's all been getting to me, and everything. And I guess that maybe I just need to sit back and just allow myself to overcome it or something like that. But I don't know what to do, because I'm just so pissed off. And I did a reset video on for January, and I haven't followed any of it. I haven't done anything, really not much. And I think I just need to sit back, or set back, and stand back, and just say, look at, like, this is what I was even working, and I never got a call back to come back, because I really don't know. I was working before Christmas, and then the snowstorm came, and then Christmas came, and everything like that. And I'm not working anymore. Like, come on here. Like, what am I supposed to say about that? That really is upsetting. But I'm not going to talk about that more. The girl I was working for was really nice to me, so I just don't know what happened. And I asked her if I still had a job, and she just won't tell me. So I'm not going to say anything else. But I just feel like if I don't do this, I'm going to fail. And if I do it, I can fail. I don't know. Sorry, that was my neck. I just really don't know. Like, if I do it, I can exceed. If I don't do it, then that's another thing. But what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do it or not do it? Like, I'm I'm not making it on YouTube like I want to, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not making it on my podcast. Neither am I making it on anything else. And it's just like, Canadians don't even get paid for TikTok. You could be a creator on TikTok and make millions and millions of views, and you don't get paid on TikTok. And it's like going, I'm not complaining. It's just like, whoa, you have to go to YouTube, and you got to have so many views on YouTube to be monetized and to have all of that. And sometimes you might not even be able to get monetized, because, and then that starts going through your head. Negativity, not positivity, manifesting and things like that. I want to try to start manifesting. I want to start doing things, writing things down that I want. So I made a vision board. I want my own place. I want to be debt free. I want to get a tattoo. I want to take better selfies. I want to take better pictures. I want to work on my social media stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to do. But if I don't do it, then I feel like I feel as as a, as a human being, or as a person in general, because I maybe put videos up maybe every 3 weeks, and I'm supposed to be putting videos up on my vlog channel Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday is supposed to be the podcast episode, but now I've changed it to 3 weeks, because I don't want to, because I don't have a lot to talk about every week, because there's nothing to report. I don't go to the gym. I don't go on my treadmill. I don't do any of that stuff, because it's just lazy. So yeah, like, it's difficult, but I have to get through it. But if I don't get through it, then who am I, right? But then it, like, just so much. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just baffled, because I should be doing this, and I have to explain myself all the time, and I shouldn't have to. But then that makes me feel like, why am I doing this? Like, shouldn't I just go out and get a normal job? But when you don't have, like I said on my last episode on body shaming, I had a resume thrown at my face by a manager when I was younger, and they told me I wasn't the type of person they wanted working for their company because I look different than the other employees or other person that comes in. And it's like, that really turns you off. Sometimes it really turns you off working, but at the same time, it's like going, the employers out there that think this stuff is wrong. Like I've lost a job because my dear old cousin that I don't talk to anymore took the job away. And what did that make me feel like? I failed as a person. I failed as a parent. I failed as as a human being because I couldn't keep that job. And I wasn't even there for a year. Then it happened to me again. And it was like going, oh my goodness, like I need extra money coming in through the month. I just can't live off of this income. Like I need extra money. And yeah, so I didn't know at the time that you could do YouTube and you could do that podcast wasn't big back in 2000, early 2000s at all. And I wasn't listening to anything, so I didn't know that like I was listening to the radios and I knew you had to go to school to become a radio person and go to college for it and everything like that, but I didn't know you can do it from your own home now. And when I found out through Shelby Church, because I watched her videos, that's when I decided that, hey, maybe I should talk about what's going on with me. Maybe I should talk about my mental health. Maybe I should talk about my weight loss journey, on what I'm going through, maybe my struggles. Maybe people might like to listen to it, and I've been grateful that people have been listening to my podcast, but I just haven't had that much views or much listens on my podcast. So I'm hoping that if I can get out of this funk in February, that I can like do all this. But in January, I'm fine because I do like I'm not going to use my disability. I'm not going to use my ADHD as an excuse. But I find every time, maybe in December, starting in November, I go into a real funk where I just don't want to do anything and I just want to just sit around and be lazy. And by the way, this is my Just Strong. I'm an ambassador for it. I'll leave the code down below. They do carry plus sizes, so that's even better. So, but no, like I was saying, like it it I just get into this funk where I just don't want to do anything and I try to do it and I just lose interest in it. Like I have a video that I'm doing with my sister of audiobooks and I'm still working on it. I'm on my third book. I'm on the Legendborn. But I just not in the mood to listen to anything. Like seriously, like I'm trying to get out of the funk. I'm gonna call it the funk, but I can't. I just can't pull myself out of it. And that's when my mental health comes into factor, is that I get very depressed and I just want to sleep. I don't, I just log around. I send the kids off to school and that's it. That's all I do. And I don't want to do any appointments. I don't want to go to the doctors. I don't want to do any of that. So I switched appointments to next month over. But then I get into the funk again and it's just a circle. I keep going around in a big, huge circle. And that's what I do. And it's like going, I gotta stop the circleness. I gotta stop going around the circle. If I want to exceed, if I want to do something, I gotta do it. I just can't not do it. I gotta try to do it. And if I fail at it, at least I can say is that, hey, I did this. I tried this, but it got the better of me and I can't do this. So I'm not gonna do this anymore. And I'm just gonna sell everything and I'm just gonna move on. So that is the major thing. Like me trying to do YouTube is me trying to exceed at it and showing to myself that I can do it. But then I get to the point where I just want to sleep all the time, or I want to, I haven't even done another video, guys, for my extreme makeover in my room. Like I switched my TV out, I switched my bed out. I want to get a new desk. I need to get a better bookshelf, a better dresser, because I share a dresser with my sister, not my sister, my daughter, because I share a room with my 12-year-old daughter. So much has just changed in the last, since 2019 to 2020 when the pandemic started. So much has changed with me. But, just trying my best to be a good parent, to be a good friend, to be a good daughter, to be a good sister, it's hard. I don't have any friends, which is fine with me. But there's reasons behind that and I don't want to talk about it. But like I said, I don't know, like I particularly don't know. I'm not trying to laugh because I think there's a lot of people that are going through this in the world today. But we're coming out of a pandemic, and things are inflation are going up. It's getting too expensive to live. It's just too much. And trying to find a place to live is getting harder by the minute. Trying to do anything is getting harder. But I'm not complaining. I'm just doing it. Like, I'm taking the kids to a movie. And even though I didn't have the money for that, I had to force the money to be there. Because I promised my kids and my niece a movie tonight. So we're going to see Avatar. And that's the thing that I have to do, is I have to just make the money be there. So what I'm going to be doing in February, just to help my mental health and help the budgets, because I got things I got to pay for. Like this phone, I got it from MDG, so I got to pay for it. I got $13.95 coming out of my account every month. I have a new computer that I'm using for my podcast. I have to have money come out, so I got to, make sure the money's there because I'm trying to fix my credit. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying my best to come out of the funk, to get out of it. And, me saying funk doesn't mean anything because it's just, I don't know what to say. I just think that maybe, if that was just a bunch of books. I just think maybe if I just breathe in and breathe out and slowly do it and just figure out what I want to do during the day and everything like that, I'll be able to do it. But if I can't figure out which one thing to do, like I want to do a vlog, I want to do an extreme make, like I want to show you guys the result of my room in a video, and I'm going to in a vlog. Like I have picture frames with these little pictures I've seen a lot of YouTubers use, and I want to, I have to get out of I have to get out of the funk that I'm in. I have to get out of the state of mind I'm in. I have to start thinking positive. I can't think negative. And right now my mind is going negative, and I mean negative. Like I'm like thinking, oh, I'm never gonna get this done. I'm never gonna be able to make it on YouTube. I'm never gonna be making it on TikTok or Instagram or any of that. I'm not gonna be able to because nobody wants to see what I'm putting out there. Nobody wants to see that, and that's what goes through my mind. And I think that's my major problem with my mental health is because I've always been told that I can't do anything, and I actually do believe that. I started believing that when I was younger, and it was like going, well, then I guess that maybe this is the way things are going to go, right? But I'm just so baffled with the way things have turned out for myself. But at the same time, I'm the only one who can change it, who can actually change it and be able to function. If I don't change it, then who's going to change it for me? It's only going to be me. So I'm hoping when I do my reset video for February that I follow everything. I have these books that I bought some stuff off of Etsy, like I said, that I want to do. And I started it last year, and there's a budget, and then there's a way that you could put money away, like $5, like 8 allophobes, and then put some money in a jar and then save up. You'll be able to do that if you do it right. But me, no, I have 2 kids that want to get things, and if I don't have the money for it, they get mad. But at the same time, I have to learn how to say no to them. So yeah, and I am. But mental health is so big out there that I can't self-diagnose myself. But I have had a therapist who's told me that I have PTSD. Because I had a lot of trauma growing up when I was a kid, but I'm not going to say I have PTSD because I haven't been diagnosed with it by the doctors, but I've been told by a therapist who I was talking to, that I have PTSD. And I have a little bit of depression, but I've never been diagnosed. Okay, guys? I've been diagnosed with ADHD, but I've never been diagnosed with depression or PTSD. Now, if I have a form of PTSD, maybe I should go talk to somebody and get a psych done and things like that to be able to know that. And I might do that. I might talk to the doctor about it on February 6th when I see him. Like, come on here. Like, if I have PTSD, maybe I should deal with it. But with everything that's gone on, I should deal with it. But maybe I just don't want to realize that I have a problem. Or maybe I have to realize it. Yeah, you know what I mean? But no, like, I just been not able to do anything. Not able to get up and do anything. I just not been in the mood. I just been so depressed, sleeping, not working out, gaining weight, things like that. I have plans. I got it in a book. I have ideas for videos. I have ideas for everything. Like, I do the book of the month, and I haven't even done that video yet because I've just not been in the mood. I have the books I read last year that I have to do the video for, but I just have not been in the mood. So today it's taken a lot for me to do this because I had to pick my daughter up from school today. But sorry, my jaw keeps, I think my ear's cracking or something. So yeah, like, sorry about this, guys. My phone, my camera kept, so, but yeah, like I was saying, like, it's just completely stupid and dumb. Um, but I'm just fed up with everything that's gone on in my life. I'm the only one who can change it, and I'm the only one who can stop myself from changing. I have to change myself, and nobody else can do it for me. Sorry if you hear that beeping noise. It's me trying to delete videos from my camera because my camera died. My camera just stopped recording on me, and I have to do this so I can get back on and everything like that. So this video won't be oh, I can do it now. I think I could do it now. Sorry about the silence. But yeah, but like I was saying, like, just my mental health has just been taking a toll on me. And I have to get bigger memory sticks. I just don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, I found some on Amazon, so I'm gonna do that. That's the other thing. Like, I bought two mystery boxes from Amazon, and it was like, yeah, they were a scam. These scams that go around online, don't believe everything you hear, don't believe anything you see, don't buy it. Because that's even disappointing when it comes in. You're like going, well, I was expecting this, but I got this instead. And then the way the things come in, they smell really bad and everything like that. But no, like, it's really hard, but you just have to move on from that stuff, and I just take it as it is, and I gotta stop buying Instagram stuff because it's not actually legit that. But yeah, like, not being noticed on YouTube is just really, really hard, but I'm trying my best to deal with it, just to cope with it and to be able to help myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, my camera dying made me just go blank, mind blank. Sorry about that, guys. But like I was saying, if I really, really, really want something, I should work for it and just get off my ass, do it, not let my mental health affect me, not let anything affect me, just do it and just stop. Making excuses, complaining about it, just do it because it's not worth complaining about it when you can't even try it. You got to try it to be able to know if you can do it. And if you fail at it, at least you can look back and say, hey, by the way, I tried that. But it didn't work for me, but it could work for you. It's like with keto. It's like when I did keto. I can't do keto because it's high in cholesterol, it's high in fat, it's high in a lot of things. But if I can move on from that and try something else and say, hey, well, this worked for me, but keto didn't work for me. But this person comes up to me and says, well, keto worked for me, and it made me feel like, well, it didn't work for me. I had to try something different, right? So that's I'm not using keto as a definition or an example. I'm just saying, like, keto's not working for me because it's a high fat kind of thing. So I'm trying other things. Like, I'm eating avocado toast. I'm gonna try to do. That's the other thing I want to do this year is prepping meals because that's what I want to do, and I'm gonna start that in February. But just trying to do all of that and everything like that is hard. I haven't even written in my journal because I just haven't been in the mood to get things off my mind. Because it's just been like, yeah, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of it. But I have to, and I know I do. And I got to stop making complaints, and I got to stop complaining and say, just do it. Don't let your mental health destroy you. Like, don't let your mental health destroy you. Don't let your mental health control you or any of that stuff. Just do it. Because you don't know if it's not going to work out. So, yeah, like, I know I got to do it. But at the same time, I know that I have to try. And if I don't try, then yeah. But anyhow, so I'm hoping that in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I will be doing another episode. I do get them ready a week before what I'm going to talk about because I get it in my mind. If I can't get it in my mind, I won't be able to sleep. So this one I wanted to do because I wanted to talk about my mental health. I know a lot of people don't like talking about it. They don't like talking about it because they don't know what people are going to say. So if you have anything negative to say about me or anything stupid to say, don't say anything at all because I'm not going to deal with it. I don't care, and I don't care what you think. And I have to have that point of view. I have to have that kind of attitude with you guys because of the fact that if I don't, then you guys are just going to say mean things. And if you want to say mean things, go right ahead. I did a video on why I won't buy a car offline. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I won't do it because I had a bad experience with it. So telling me that that one thing is like it only works with your income or your credit, it's wrong because I got screwed. And now I'm stuck with a vehicle of 2018 that I'm paying $48,000 for. So who gives someone the right to tell me that it only works with my income when I got screwed? Okay, thank you for telling me that. But I know I got screwed. And I know that's the only thing I can get with my income and my credit rating. But I know in maybe 3 to 4 years from now, I can trade it in and get something better. But I can't do that until I pay some of that loan down. And that's what I'm doing. But if 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 you're gonna say you're gonna do something, just do it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because I've always been told that. But I think that's the problem with me. I have it in my mind. Oh well, I want to do this, but I can't do it. Oh, I want to do that, but I can't do it. And that takes a toll on my mental health. That takes a toll on me. And that takes a toll on everything that I'm trying to do in my life with social media. It is hard trying to make it on social media. Let me tell you something. It is hard because if you don't do the right content, if you don't do the right stuff, people will not notice you. You know, if your thumbnails aren't perfect, if your videos aren't perfect, if you don't know how to edit, you don't have to know how to edit. You could edit and learn how to edit. That's what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, like, I've had good comments on my videos. I've done trails where I've taken a full hours. Like I did trails back in this. I was supposed to go this weekend. And I'm hoping to go this weekend to do a trail to finish up a trail that I'm doing in Orange County, in Orangeville, Ontario, to be able to put that video up and say, hey, this is the final video for this trail. There's like 3 trails in the midst of them, and we did the one with the hills. We did like all of it. Like if you go to my channel, you'll see them all where I did trails in, and it's actually relaxing and it helps your mind, guys. It helps your mind relax. It helps your mind get to settling. I find walking in on the trails, even recording it and everything like that, it helped me. And when I was doing it, I enjoyed it. And the only reason I stopped was because my ex, and I'll link that video down because those pictures are on that video, totaled my car, beat on it to the point where it was written off. And I know that that's going to be a trigger if you've ever had that done to you. Like I'm still trying to deal with it. I'm still trying to cope with that. I'm still trying to like deal with everything that he's done to me, and it's hard because my mental health comes into effect, and then it's just like whoa, you know. But you know, I just gotta look at myself and go, you know, I can't let people control me. I can't let people tell me what to do, and I know that I shouldn't, but I do. As for the place to live, I get told, well, I should stay with my parents for the rest of my life. No, I want to have my own place. I want to have my own privacy. I want to be able to sit in my living room without anybody there except my kids. I want to be able to have a movie night with my children. I want to be able to do all that stuff. I have to go out and do that and spend money because I should be able to have my own time in my own house, and that really takes a toll on my mentalness, on my mental health. And I'm gonna keep saying that. And I shouldn't have to stay where I am if I'm not happy here. And I'm not happy here. I'm not happy at all. I want to be out on my own. That's what I want. And I'm going to get it this year. And when I do get it, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to keep it. I even want to buy a house. Like, come on here. I want to buy a house. I want to do all that. But every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do it because I can't get a good paying job, or I can't make it on YouTube, or I can't do that. Things just start going through my mind, and it's like, what am I going to do? How am I going to save money to put a down payment on a house when the house rates are going for 700 to 400 to 800,000 now. And it's like, I'm not going to buy a house worth $1.2 million on my income because I won't fucking get it. I won't. I might get a house that's like 2 to 300,000, but I will not get a house that's worth $1.5 million on my income, and I know that by a fact. And that is depressing to know that. And it's depressing to know that my kids will never be able to own a house more than likely. And if they ever buy a house, I'll be so happy for them because I'd be like, you did it, kids. I'm proud of you. And I'll be so happy for them because they'd be moving on with their lives. They'd be, all of it and everything. And I'll be just so happy for them. But at the same time, to be like going, wow, they're in their 20s and they got a house. Why didn't I do that? Why did I screw up my credit rating? Why, I'm going back to the negativity. But at the same time, I more than likely would be owning a condo or apartment or something like that. And that's the sad part. Who can afford the rent these days? That's even the other thing that's depressing. Who can afford to move out on their own with the way the rent is? People have to resort to ontario housing. People have to resort to all this to be able to pay for cheap rent. And that is wrong. We should be able to live out in the normal world. We should be able to live in a nice home, be able to pay good rent, bills and everything, and be able to live our lives comfortably and normally. But no, nobody sees it that way. And then mental health comes in effect, and we're depressed. We don't want to do anything. We're working all the time. We have no time for our families. We have no time for our kids. And we're paying all of our money to the landlords and not having any money for our children or food or paying our bills. Our bills have to go on the side to pay our rent because our landlord decides, oh, we're going to raise the rent to $1,600. You're paying, what, $1,700? Oh, I'm going to raise it to $2,000. I can't afford that. And you're going to raise my rent? Like, all of that stuff goes through my head when it comes to trying to look for a place to live. And now I look on Facebook and it's all rooms for rent. Like, are you serious? I got 2 kids. I don't want to rent a room. I want to rent a full house. I can't go into housing because the leases are like 20 to 30 years. And my kids are going to be full grown by the time I get into housing. Like, come on here, people. What are you doing with the society we have today? And hiring the rent like you guys are. I heard that someone who was paying $2,000 for rent, and they raised it to $2,400, and now they have to move, and they can't afford it. And they have a good paying job, but they're giving all their money to the landlord. Why their kids go without, and why they go without. So our children go without, and you guys go with. That just doesn't make sense. And someone please explain to me why that happens. And that's why and I'm sorry for saying this, that's why we have a homeless issue. It's because nobody can afford to live. And I know that I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying that, but if you're not going to lower the fucking rent, why should we rent from you? If you're not going to look after the house, why should we rent from you? You want us to pay the bills? We're practically paying your mortgages. And we don't own the houses. You do. But you guys don't care because it's money. And that's all it is. It's all about money. But anyhow, I'm going to end this episode, but that's how I feel. And that's what goes through my mind when I'm trying to look for a place to live. It's like, am I paying this person's mortgage? Do they have their rent this much because they don't want to pay their mortgage? They want the tenant to pay the mortgage? Whoa. No, thank you. I'm not paying nobody's mortgage. You can come up with half of it. I'll pay half. That's how it go, people. I will not pay $2,500 to $6,000. I can't even afford $6,000 for rent, or $3,000, or $2,000. I can afford $1,400 for a 3-bedroom, but I can't afford what you're asking for, and that's what's going through my mind, and that's why my mental health is up to like over top of my head, guys. So yeah, and that's why. But anyhow, my dog is barking. If you can hear him. I do live with my family, so if you heard anything in the background, I am so sorry. I've never done a 40-minute podcast. I don't think it's gonna be a 40-minute on the video, guys, because camera died in the middle. But I tried. But anyhow, I hope you liked this episode about my mental health and everything that I blabbed about. And I'm sorry if you took offense to what I was saying. And yes, if you have a problem with any of that stuff, who cares? I don't care. That's my opinion. I'm gonna stick to it. But I'm gonna end this right now and put this up and edit the video. And I hope you like it. So like, subscribe, and notification. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for listening. Okay, come on. Go to 40 minutes. Go to 40 minutes.